Hey, wanted to take a couple minutes and shoot this video for you and show you what I'm doing inside my group, Real Estate Inbox Leads. I'm showing people how to use cold email to target motivated sellers. And the reason I did this was because last year, beginning of 2024, DealMachine started giving away the contact information with their subscription. So you didn't have to skip trace anymore. If you have a DealMachine subscription, you just already had the person's phone number and email address and all that. And I've been emailing a long time, and I thought, what a perfect opportunity to use email marketing for real estate, because now we have the data. Now the data's, if we've got a subscription to DealMachine or a couple other platforms, the data's free, right, with our subscription. So I wanted to set up a cold email blueprint that you could follow so we can use that data and email to homeowners, that have a vacant property or a tax delinquent property or whatever. Okay, so I just want to walk through that really quick and show you what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm in DealMachine and I'm in Pinellas County, and so I pulled up Pinellas County vacant single family homes that have an email address, right? And current contact has an email address in the system. And I love that DealMachine's got that as a filter, because then we make sure that all the lists that we download have an email address, right? So we've got 6,829 properties in Pinellas County. Now I can add Hillsborough County, I can add Pasco County, I can add all the counties around this. And no matter what market you're in, you can do this. If you're in Detroit, you're in St. Louis, you're in Cleveland, wherever, you can do the same thing. So you pull up a list of properties that you want, right? Vacant, single family, multifamily, whatever you're doing, right? You can pull up. You pull up the list, all right? And we just go in here once we pull it up and we build a list and we export it. I'm not going to go through all the little steps, but you get the idea, right? We build a list, we export it with the email addresses, okay? Then what we do, we go over to, I'm going to open up a new tab here, and it's called MillionVerifier. All right. And this is where we verify our leads at, okay? And this is cheap. It's, it's $37 for 10,000 email addresses, and it will just clean them, make sure they're good, and make sure, we're good to go on all that stuff. And the more credits you buy, the cheaper they get. I think I in my account right now have like a million cleaning credits, and they cost me like $300 and some, right, for 1 million. So it gets cheaper as you buy it. But to do for a month, right, 10,000 records that you're going to email over a month, $37, and you've done it. Okay. So then we go to a platform called MailScale, and we set up email domains and inboxes. Now the reason we do this is because we're sending cold email, and we don't want to do it out of just our main business email or our Gmail account or whatever. If you try to send a lot of emails out of your Gmail account or your Yahoo account or even your Billy at whatever.com account, if all of a sudden you start trying to send hundreds of emails a day, you're just going to get blocked. You're going to get blocked to spam. Your account's going to get shut down and all that. So the strategy is we buy 5 domains, and then we get 3 email accounts per domain that we can send out of. So we end up with 21 in or in that case 15 inboxes. I've added a couple more now. I have 21 that I'm using to send out the emails for real estate out of. But 15 email accounts a day, right? 15 email accounts a day, and then we only send like 30 emails per account per day. So we don't get into that spam territory, right? So we're sending over, just over 400 emails a day, all from different accounts every single day. Or I'm doing it Monday through Friday, but you can do it every single day if you want to. Okay, so once we get the email account set up, the domains and email accounts, then we use a tool called Instantly. All right, this is a cold email marketing tool. So we take those inboxes that we created and we bring them into Instantly. It's easy to do. You just download a form out of MailScale, upload them into Instantly, and then we start sending emails, right? So this is what one of my emails looks like. This, hello Amy, came across your property in St. Petersburg, wanted to reach out. Are you open to selling? I'm a local investor, blah, 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 right? You get the point. And we send these emails out to people that have vacant properties or tax delinquent properties or pre-probate properties, whatever. And the system just runs every day, right? And it's just mailing out. So Amy emailed me back and said the property belongs to her father. They're interested in selling. They've been getting some offers, but unacceptably low, but they're open to discuss, right? And I just have the conversation back and forth with Amy. We got her on a call. We made an offer. The property is under contract now. That's how it works. You know how wholesaling works. You know how investing works, right? But what the system does, it just generates leads every single day for you because it's just on autopilot. So instead of cold calling every day and sending mail or sending SMS or driving for dollars and doing all those things that are very time consuming, you can set up this system and it just runs for you, right? So you just check your email inbox, right? This has got what it is. It's got a unibox on here where all the emails that we're sending from come back into the same mailbox, right? So we just have to check one place. Did a lead come in? We respond to it. Hey, yeah, great. Sounds like you're looking to sell. What's your number? I'll call you back. Okay. So it's been working extremely well for me. And I've got other people in my real estate inbox leads group that are getting it set up. They're sending and it's working well for them too. All right. So that's the system, right? So what's it cost to run the system? Let's be completely honest, all right? I think you need DealMachine, but maybe you have something else. But I recommend you use DealMachine to get the data. DealMachine is right around $100 a month. If you're doing monthly, I think it's $119 a month for DealMachine to be able to pull all your leads from. All your leads, all your email addresses, right, come with the leads. And you can use DealMachine for a lot of other things. You can use it for driving for dollars. You can use it for calling. It's got a built-in dialer. You can send mail out of it. So there's a lot of other things you can use DealMachine for, but we're using it for this purpose for pulling the leads. Okay, around $100 a month, depending on if you get yearly or monthly. The domains and email account, the domains and emails out of MailScale. Once you get your domains, it's going to cost you $79 a month to run MailScale, to have those email inboxes. So $79 a month there. And then Instantly is $97 a month. And then you've got your cleaning. So all combined, you are about, I think it's $320 a month to run the system. That brings you leads every single day, right? Now, how many leads is going to depend on what area you're in. It's going to depend on, the market there, what list you're running to, all those things, right? So I'm not saying that, you're going to get 20 leads a day from every single list that you run, but I'm getting here in Tampa Bay, which is a very competitive market, I'm getting 2 or 3 leads a day coming in from my email. Now you get people that say, hey, not interested, or take me off my list. I'm not counting that as leads. I'm counting leads as people that say, yeah, I'll be potentially interested in selling my property, right? So then it also has to do with what you do with those leads. How good are you at closing? Like, are you a strong closer or are you brand new to the business? If people are brand new to the business, I'm saying get a JV partner that's a strong closer, right? Find somebody in your market that's been wholesaling, that's done a lot of deals, interview them, make sure they're for real. Say, hey, if I do a JV with you, will you give me 50%? Here in where I'm at in Tampa Bay, I'm doing a 40-60. I'll take 40. My wholesaler partner, JV partner, is 60 because I'm just forwarding the lead and he's working the lead, right? So I'm not even pre-qualifying. I'm just sending it to him. So if you're not a strong closer, you can do that. You can do it any way you want to, right? So this is just a lead generation system. Also, if you're a real estate agent, this is a great strategy because people that reply back to me, some of them aren't wholesale deals. Some of them are, retail listings, right? Yeah, I want to list my house, I want to sell it. Perfect, right? Mortgage broker, property manager. I mean, anybody in real estate, this will work for because we've got the homeowner data from DealMachine. And we just set up the email system. We can email to them. So it's wholesaling, investing, realtor, mortgage, home services. You want to sell roofs, right? Whatever you're selling. I mean, it really worked for anybody. So that's this whole system in a nutshell. All right. If you're interested in this and you're interested in setting this all up, because there's nuances to it, like in the email campaigns, when you set up the email campaigns, and we set up the emails. As you can see, this looks weird when you're looking at it, right? Because I have what's called a lot of spin text in there. So we're creating this so every time an email goes out to a person, it's specific for that person and it's different from every other email that's going out. So the reason we do that is so it doesn't look like we're sending the same email to hundreds of people a day, because that looks like spam. So we're changing every email that we send out. Specifically, we're putting their address in it. We're putting their name in it. We're putting their property address. We're putting their city, county, and then all the other, lines of text in here. We're rotating in it, and we're saying different things when they go out. So it looks like this when you're looking at the editor. But then if we hit preview view, this is what it looks like when it goes out, right? So it cleans it up. But I teach all of this in my group, REInbox Leads, or Real Estate Inbox Leads. So if you want to check that community out, there's a link right under here. $29 a month gets you in the group, gets you access to the complete course that I put together for it. Let's hop over there real quick and I will show you. All right. This is a group. This is the classroom here, right? And I walk you through how to do it. We have the welcome module, show you how to set up the domains and email accounts. I show you how to set up the cold email system. We talk about pulling the list in DealMachine, talk about cleaning your list in MillionVerifier. I show you how to write those campaigns in your emails. Right? We warm up the emails. We go through a warm up phase. So we're not just like opening the emails and like blasting them out the first day. We're letting them warm up over a couple weeks so they get nice and warm, and like Google and Yahoo and Outlook and everybody recognizes them as active current emails that are acting properly. So we hit in the inbox, right? I talk about, how to manage your replies. I talk about like scaling this if you want to do it in different markets. I talk about how to stay compliant with Canned Spam Act down here. Putting in different sequences you can use in your cold email campaign. So I give you access to all that, right? We got a good community going on here. We have twice a week calls that I do they're for an hour, but they usually go an hour and a half, hour, 45 minutes. You can just get in there and ask questions, connect with everybody else, right? We've got quite a few members popping in here across the country, as you can see right here, right? We've got about 50 active users right now, right? So it's a good group. It's a good group, and I'm showing you a good strategy that not a lot of people are using now, right? 2-3 years from now, maybe everybody's doing this, but right now, nobody's doing it. All right, so hop on board, try something that's going to be effective for you. Try something that gets you leads kind of on autopilot, so you don't have to sit on the phone cold calling or driving for dollars for 6 or 8 hours a day. Okay, I invite you into the group to check it out. And that's it. I hope you like this video. And again, the link for the group is below, and I hope to see you in there. Okay, talk to you soon.